she's just sitting there pretty much on the sidelines and be like, "Suck my dick, COVID." 102 years old,
Treaty
with
of
a mask
Versailles,
on.
baby.
She's a treaty of Versailles, baby.
I was not expecting that.
So Mac Jones is who I'm taking.
I don't. He's addicted. Everybody, he's addicted.
So we're gonna be fine.
We're
gonna be fine for a while.
He has a basketball card problem.
Onto the conclusion. Yeah, it's not a problem. I can stop anytime I want. Listen, man, I can fucking stop anytime I want.
I gotta go with has the it factor because you know what the fuck does that mean?
See, I knew Aaron was my favorite Muffed podcast co-host. I've already told him this.
I throw up the softballs.
Yeah, and you really just, I mean, like, you just help him out, Aaron. I don't know why you're helping him out right now.
I have a problem. I'm a people pleaser. You know, I gotta agree with everything.
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by Aaron. And I mean, dude, Lemiter came back from his like FBI mission, whatever the fuck he was last week, and now he's wearing like ski goggles. Lemiter, what's up with that?
I don't know, man. I just rocking a new look.
Okay,
you gotta respect it. I can see myself too in your goggles.
I do. I see myself as well. Let's see.
What's up,
oh
fellas?
Shit, dude. Lemiter, dude, that kind of looks like the Pat Mahomes, you know, this the Oakleys. Kind of mess with that.
Oh.
On that note, I mean, we got a good episode. We got a lot of time. We're gonna do our first mock draft. Dude, I love Patty too. Patty's sexual.
Hey, these aren't Oakleys. We're good. They're not Oakley branded.
They just look. I just said they look similar. But yeah, we have a good episode. We have a big episode planned. We're gonna talk about a lot, and we're gonna do our mock draft 1.0. Stay, you know.
Oh shoot,
stay tuned
that's
for that.
today. That's today, fellas.
Don't you mean 2.0?
1.0. What do you mean? Where was the second one?
Hey, come on. Let's just make it 2.0. It sounds cool. Come on.
Okay,
please.
fine. All right. No, I like 1.5. Can we do like 1.5? So because the people are like, wait. So what was 1.0? Why is it 0.5? You know, let's leave it a little.
But we did one last year,
open-ended.
Right? Or is this?
Well, but that was okay. Sorry. All right, fine. Our Muff Podcast 2021 NFL Draft mock draft 1.5, just to keep it interesting.
There we go.
Let's get into it. As always, we like to get into our highlights of the week, you know, when we start off our episodes. So, Aaron, what was your highlight of the week?
All right, my highlight of the week is, I talked about this a while ago, highlight of weeks, I think it was a few weeks ago, Trey Mancini. You know, he's a baseball player, outfielder on the Orioles. He's officially recovered from cancer. He's cancer-free, and he's back in spring training. And he's hit a home run, and he's like, well, that was going to be my highlight of the week. And he actually hit another home run today.
Yo, shout out Trey Mancini. Come on.
Yeah, double.
Shout out Trey.
Double dinger. So Trey Mancini's out here.
All respect to Trey for that.
Yep.
All respect. Massive respect.
And yeah,
Respect.
Yeah, so it's a great story. And, you know, another thing that makes me happy, you know, I need more Astros slander on this highlight of the week segment. So the Astros are playing a spring training game, and Jose Altuve hit into a triple play. You know, it's not a big deal or anything. It's spring training game.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, triple plays are very rare. Only 5 on average. Only 5 happen per season throughout all 162 games times whatever. It's when you hit into 3 outs in one play, basically.
For sure, Aaron,
that's
but did he
sick.
here's the one question I have. Did he show his chest tattoo? Because I know his wife was really concerned about that. Did he ever show that? Maybe like after the triple play, just maybe
He
showed
did
off.
not show his chest tattoo. I'm so.
That's I don't think he has. Has he ever showed the final you know, because he's always talked about how it's not finished. So like, you know, I'm just interested. I'm in anticipation, just waiting to see the full chest tattoo. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Right, because there couldn't be anything else under his jersey, right? Like nothing, maybe, I don't know, like a buzzer, just completely I'm just putting that out there, maybe for example.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not a big deal or anything. I just wanted to say fuck the Astros, and that's my highlight.
Yeah, slander the Astros, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
They're like the Aaron Rodgers of baseball. It's like,
Yeah, get out. I'm done.
all right, fine. Tom Brady. All right, Tom Brady.
There we go.
Oh, Tom Brady. Come on, I thought we can all agree on that. Come on, the Tom Brady of baseball.
Fine. We can let that pass.
Dude,
Next question.
a big fan of FYTB.
Next question.
All right, Marshawn, what's your highlight of the week?
Yeah, I like Skittles. That's true. And I did the next question thing. Anyways, I went to the mall today and I was at the Lego store and I saw a $400 Lamborghini Lego car, which, you know, I think would be pretty cool with like a remote control like feature after you build it. You know, you can like, if you crash, like all the Legos fall apart, then you have to rebuild it.
Do you have, you don't have a highlight of the week, huh, man?
No.
Oh, so first you're not even here last week, and you show up, you know, without a highlight.
Well, no, come on, Aaron. We don't shame him. He was on a CIA mission. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, wait. I do have a highlight of the week.
Okay. Let's hear the highlight of the week.
Besides
the
Madness,
Lamborghini, of course.
It's March Madness season, and both my teams in the finals are already out.
Wait, who do you have
I'm a
other
big
than
Oral
Illinois? Wait,
Roberts
who did you have
guy.
other than
Big Oral
Illinois?
Roberts guy.
I had Illinois playing Iowa.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's bad. Mine's I still
George
have
Kittle.
Gonzaga.
Come on, George. If
I still
George
got
Kittle's
Gonzaga in
watching
there,
this,
so,
hey, if
you know.
George Kittle's watching this, George, I picked them because of you and Luca Graza. If either one of you watching, I love you both. Hey, Garza, not Graza. And I love you both, but come on, fellas.
Yeah, I mean that's on you for not putting Gonzaga in there. That's like crazy time.
I had them
So-
losing to Iowa, man. I
You
thought
told me
Garza was the truth.
2 weeks ago. You said when I was like, "Oh, let's pick teams." You're like, "Oh, I'm a big Gonzaga guy. I'm just gonna pick Gonzaga. I'm gonna root
Okay,
for
then
them."
I looked into it. Illinois was my second choice school.
Well, obviously it's not true. Gonzaga wasn't even your second choice or first choice.
No. Like
But I mean,
second choice in like terms of where I'd go to college, right? They were my second choice.
obviously
And,
that decides where who's the best team in the country. Where Lemire was going to college.
Okay, but like I'd be rooting for them if I went to my second choice, and
Okay.
I didn't go there. I went to another place.
Yeah. Okay.
Go Mustangs.
Yeah, Cal Poly, man. Ooh, that shit's unwatchable. Let's get on to my highlight of the week. Lemire kind of stole it already. March Madness is here. I got a few things about March Madness. So, I mean, first off, Aaron kind of already said it. America, big fans of Oral Roberts,
Catch them hands.
they blew Ohio State away, and then they blew Florida. So, yeah, that's, big ups to Oral Roberts. One of my favorite universities. They have the biggest prayer hands, I believe, in the world, or even maybe in the U.S. Catch these hands. They caught these Christian hands. Next one I got Loyola Chicago. They beat Illinois. Lemire already talked about that, so that was a pretty big upset. Loyola Chicago. Sister Jean is like over 100 years old. Lemire and I were talking about. I believe she's a Treaty of Versailles baby. So she's a World War I. Like her parents conceived her like after the end of World War I.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's like over 100. She's like 102. She's at the tournament, so that's a big fuck you to COVID. She's just sitting there pretty much on the sideline, just be like, "Suck my dick, COVID." 102 years old,
Treaty of Versailles, baby.
She's a Treaty of Versailles baby.
I was not expecting that.
Like the three of us are kind of 9/11 babies if you kind of look at it, maybe a little bit, because 2002,
I'm actually born in I guess I can't say that. Oh, again, I'm born in 2001, so I guess
that's not really revealing much. Okay, so okay, Aaron.
Oh, shoot, Aaron's born in 2001. No way. Personal information. Got it.
Yeah.
Jotting it down. Yeah, now you know everything about Aaron.
Wait. Hold on. Yeah, 2001, Aaron, you said?
Yes, that's correct.
2000. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, so Sister Jean, but the funny part about Sister Jean that I like even more than her being like 100 years old. So right before the game, I believe against Illinois, she put out like a tweet, or maybe it was the university put out a tweet, but it was her prayer right before the game, and her prayer before the game was, "Please God, let the other team shoot less free throws, or like they're not a good. They shoot 40% from free throws, so make sure that they miss lots of free throws, and make sure that they have a bad shooting percentage." So
yeah, she had like a full scouting report in her.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird prayer because I feel like prayer is supposed to be uplifting, and she just kind of shat on the other team. That was really what she just did.
So those are like Lemire prayers before every Suns game.
It was, but the thing is, and I've done this before. I think every sports fan has at one point prayed for like their team to win.
Yeah,
but
we prayed for the Niners to win.
We pray for or to lose to get better draft pick, right? Like I did last year. But yeah, Sister Jean has shown that it's actually true. I feel like maybe one of us has to become like, I don't know. We can't become a nun because I think nuns have to be like girls, but like a pastor. One of us, if one of us becomes like a pastor, and just that one prays for the 49ers. Like I feel like maybe 16-0 with the Super Bowl. I feel like that's definitely possible in the realms of possibility at least. And the last one I had about March Madness. This was interesting. Jason Preston. He's a player right now, star player for the University of Ohio. He was actually coming out of high school. He was averaging 2 points, like Skip Bayless type numbers. So like he wasn't very good. Yeah. He grew. So he was actually at that point in high school. He went to University of Southern Florida, I believe, or Central Florida, to be a blogger because he actually was a Pistons blogger. So kind of like us, maybe a little bit. He was a Pistons blogger, and he wrote. He just talked about the Pistons, which
me, I love the Pistons.
Yeah, he grew 4 inches. Then he grew 4 inches. Transferred from there to the University of Ohio, and now he's leading them in March Madness, and he's a star player. So that's pretty cool. The dude went from averaging 2 points in high school as a senior and being a Pistons blogger to now possibly being in the NBA. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, so he's like us. So we all have
except
NBA
the NBA
hopes,
part
everybody.
or the 6'4". I mean, Aaron is the closest one there, but
hey, if I grow 4 inches, I'll be a solid.
Still would not be 6'4".
6'2". Come on, that's close enough.
I mean, you're 5'9" Lemire. So.
Nah, okay, we're done here.
Lemire's taller than 5'9", isn't he?
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
Aaron, he's 5'9".
Thank you, Aaron.
Do you have a Muffed podcast, a height measurement?
Aaron hasn't seen him. Aaron hasn't seen Lemire that. Lemire. Aaron is just he hasn't had the chance to kind of like scan over Lemire.
See, I knew Aaron was my favorite Muffed podcast co-host. I've already told him this.
I throw up the softballs.
Yeah, and you really just, I mean, like you just help him out, Aaron. I don't know why you're helping him out right now.
No, I have a problem. I'm a people pleaser. I got to agree with everything. I just
That
gotta.
is
I'm
true,
done
Aaron.
with
Yeah,
these, by the way.
you're done. That lasted a whole 10 minutes.
Oh my, it was too like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna stay true to my word.
Okay. All right. We're back to, yeah. I don't know how many times. Maybe we'll have a counter, Aaron. Maybe like have a sticky note. Maybe we just see how many times the meter takes him off, puts him on.
Yeah.
I got two more. So that was March Madness, and then afterwards I had Justin Rohrwasser. I mean, we talked about it, I feel like a few days or a few
The
weeks ago
kicker.
in an episode. Yeah, the kicker with like was it a Nazi one or like a KKK, like some
It
sort
was
of
the
fucked up
Third
tattoo.
Reich or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was something like you probably should not have tattooed on your body.
Yeah.
He was drafted like in the fourth or third round by the Patriots. Yeah, he's cut now.
I don't know why. I don't know how like he has that tattoo and even gets drafted in the first place. Like,
So I believe he said some shit. He pulled like the Miles Leonard excuse where he's like, I didn't know what that was. Like, I'm gonna plead whatever that I was ignorant about it, which is like, I mean, that's a very oddly specific tattoo. I feel like you kind of have to know what that is to get that on your body.
yeah.
Like, this isn't like, like people get whatever like Japanese or like Chinese on their arms and like they have no clue what it says or anything like that. Like that, at least maybe it can, like that's kind of cool looking. Like that tattoo, I've seen it. Like, it's not a cool tattoo. Like if I saw that just like in a like flipping through a book, like that's not something I would want on my body. So yeah, and another one was the pro day. So there's no combine this year. So kind of to supplement that, they're just doing a shit ton of pro days, and there's a lot more exposure for the pro days. And the weird thing is, everyone's pretty much running like all these prospects are running like 4.2s, like even like lower 4.2, like 40s, which would be like if it was the combine, it would be a record. It would be John Ross, I believe. John
it's all
Ross
like
is
hand timed or
4.3,
something. So like,
and they're all hand timed,
yeah.
and then it's also like their own coaches. So like, I mean, it's a little shady those numbers, but yeah.
Very shady.
Either we're about to get super fast fucking prospects that are all faster than John Ross, or a bunch of college coaches are just fucking up the numbers.
I think they're peeving up the numbers a little bit because it's.
No, I completely disagree. I think they're all going to be faster than John Ross.
Okay. All right.
That's all I got. So let's get into our next segment. So March Madness, we just talked about that. We didn't really last week. I had some plans for March Madness, but Lemire didn't show up because he had a CIA mission. So we kind of just we trashed that. We're doing it this week. We're going to do a bracket. I just made a bracket. So we're not doing a 64 team bracket. This is actually a 32 team bracket. And it's going to be of sports cliches, Muffed podcast sports cliches. We've talked about there's a bunch of sports cliches that we all know that broadcasters say and stuff like that. So there's 4 regions. We got, our first region in the top left corner, the NFL draft region.
Okay.
Then we got bottom left, NFL broadcast region. Lemire, what are you doing, bro?
I'm just seeing how clear the reflection is.
Okay. In the top right, we got the NBA region. And then the bottom is just kind of the general miscellaneous, which is like it's kind of terms where you maybe see for all sorts of sports, but just like one specific one that I couldn't fit into the top 8, but I just wanted to have it there.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Let me know what you
clarifying. So how does a team advance? Like, is it like 2 out of 3 votes?
Here's what we're gonna do. So I seeded them by how I thought of them. But the two of you were gonna present your argument, and we're just we're gonna vote on it. And if it's a split vote, like say Lemire picks the 1 seed and Aaron picks the 8 seed, for example, I will come in and then based only off the arguments that you guys presented, I'm gonna choose which one I think just to flip.
Okay.
But yeah, we're just gonna go like that, and we're gonna kind of go rapid fire and then see who our champion is and see who like what is the best cliche phrase or just thing we've heard broadcasters or just media members just say in general. So let's start off with the NFL draft region. Let's go down. I'm going to go down first. So the number 1 seed is just sneaky athletic. Just talking about a prospect that's sneaky athletic. We all know that's a white dude. It's not going to be said, anybody else but a white dude. Number 8 seed has a nose for the ball. That's just a guy who probably has CTE. That's just, another way to say that.
Okay.
Number 5, quicker than fast. That's like, everyone knows what that means, but at the same time, like, what the fuck does that mean? Number 4, downhill runner. I kind of thought the same thing about that.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Yeah. Number 3 has the it factor. We all know what the it factor is. Number 6 is a Swiss Army knife. Number 7 seed is student of the game. The guy's a student of the game. Usually also kind of a white dude.
I'm not really high on student of the game person.
Well, we'll get into that. And then number 2 seed is high motor or high moxie. It's just like, well, what does that mean? I don't know what moxie is. Yeah. So let's get into that region. Number 1 seed versus number 8 seed. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's just see. Lemire, why don't you start us off? Who do you think advances there?
Can you repeat the things?
You have it on your phone. I said that. I said it to you. You have it on your phone. That's the reason I sent it.
Here, I'll start us off then.
Yes.
Right, so I'm voting between sneakily athletic or nose for the ball. I got to go sneakily athletic. I think that takes the cake for me. It's a pretty easy way to describe someone. Like Steve Nash, Doug Flutie.
In NFL draft, I'm thinking like Andrew Luck. He has that. I feel like they call him that. Daniel Jones. I remember.
That's right. I just used non-examples of draft.
Yes.
Draft, yes. I'd say Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson kind of gets a little bit like that. I would say another guy who you might start hearing it because I think Mac Jones, everyone expected him to be like a statue, and then he ran like a 4.8, so like
Or
that's
eight
not completely
six,
slow. Yeah, so he might soon enough
he's
start getting
sneaky
the sneaky.
athletic.
He
Hey,
might
he's
start getting
sneaky
that soon.
athletic.
Yeah. Okay, Lemire, what do you think? Are you sticking with Aaron, or are you gonna make me
I'm
have to?
I'm gonna stick with Aaron on this one. Sneaky athletic, one
Okay, so
seed.
the one seed, of course, the one seed advances. That's everyone usually knows it's gonna happen unless Illinois. Number 5, number 4 seed. Number 5 seed is quicker than fast, and number 4 is downhill runner. Lemeter, why don't you start us off?
Okay, I really like the more quick than fast one because I can actually relate to that.
Do you want to get at what does that mean? Because I feel like they both means the same thing, but it's just like, what the fuck
Fast
does that mean?
is like straight line speed. Quick is like short, like bursts and movements where you could like get like 5 yards really quickly, but like if you're not gonna beat anybody in a 100-yard dash.
Okay, so you're saying like
quick
this
and
guy's
like
a
short
sprinter. He's a
speed,
sprinter,
yeah.
not a long distance runner. Okay.
No. Well, he's not a sprinter. He's like a mover. He's like he could like shift. He's like really agile and can shift. Really
You see
fast.
how you can't explain it with the word? You have to like show
Okay,
your body. That's what I
I'm
mean.
going more quick than
Okay.
fast. Anyways.
All right, no, okay. I mean, I respect that. Aaron.
I gotta go downhill runner because
Okay.
I feel
Let's
like
hear your argument.
I feel like I'm pretty sure like I've heard people use that as like someone who just runs in a straight line really fast. I think that's what that means. Just boom, and
I think
feel
they
like
both are just like just a dude who's like kind of fast. Like
quicker than fast. It's kind of a mouthful. Downhill runner. I feel like I've heard that more, so I gotta go with that.
You're gonna go down. So all right. So the number 4 seed was actually downhill runner, but to be honest, I have to give a little credit for Lemeter. The movements, his movements really just seal the deal for me. So I think we got it. That's our first upset. I think we gotta go number 5 seed is gonna upset number 4 seed, and then fast. Let's go number 3 versus number 6 seed. Number 3 has the it factor, and number 6 is the Swiss Army knife. We heard that about Isaiah Simmons, I believe, last year. I mean, just every year you hear Jabril Peppers, I believe, a few years ago was also the same thing. Just hear that all the fucking time. Aaron, which one are you going with?
I gotta go with has the it factor because what the fuck does that mean? Let me tell you.
What is it? What does?
Let me tell you what it means. It just means they're really fucking good, and they don't know how to describe it. They're just fucking good. So I feel like at the end of the day, if they're really fucking good, you just gotta basically be like, that guy's really fucking good.
Yeah,
I can't
Jimmy
say what it is,
Garoppolo
but he's
has
good.
it. Yeah, like he's not good at anything, but he wins. He has it.
Well, no, that's actually another one we have in the miscellaneous category. We'll get to that one. That's a kind of example of that one. I'm not sure. Kind of borders into both those. I think the it factor is maybe like I guess you're right. The it is just winning games. I remember like Baker Mayfield. They're like, oh, he's got like the charisma. He's got the it factor. Guys like to play with him. He's got it. All right, Lemire, which one are you going with?
I'm going with the it factor because what the hell is it?
I like that. I think we push it through. Swiss Army knife is. I mean, it's still a funny term. Like it's like just to describe a player like
I
that.
think it makes too much sense, to be like the best sports cliche.
I think it just had a bad matchup. To be honest, I feel like number 6 seed could maybe go forward in a different like matchup, but I think just putting it against something like has it factor. That's just a powerhouse. That you got to put that through. All right, number 7, number 2. That's the last matchup of the Elite 8 for the NFL draft region. Number 7 is student of the game, and then number 2 is high motor or moxie.
Okay, if it was just high motor, I'd go with the student of the game. But
I feel like they're pretty similar.
Moxie?
They're pretty. I feel like I've heard both of them interchangeable.
Moxie.
Yes.
Noun. Force of character, determination, or nerve.
Okay, so he just basically high
Doesn't
motor.
mean anything.
Cool. All right.
That's they're pretty much synonyms. I think they're interchangeable. I've heard both those kind of used for quarterbacks. I don't know what it means.
High motor is usually used for edge rushers, in my opinion.
Bro, I've heard it used. I think for like quarterbacks.
It's a setting in Madden too.
It's just like if you. I think it's just like if you read if you can like read a play like fast. I guess I don't know or like.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not feeling this moxie word, so I'm gonna go with student of the game.
Okay.
Yeah. Because student of the game,
What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna go with high motor or moxie because you know why? Because those dudes are tough. They got high motor and also student of the game. We play sports. What are we, fucking nerds? Me don't go.
Hey, whoa!
Listen, hold on.
Aaron, I'm with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Aaron. You don't have to say anything else. That point alone, I think has solidified. I think we got to push through high moxie. I think I feel like when you say that, you sound smart too. When you're like that guy's got high moxie, it's like student of the game. Everyone knows what that means. It's a guy who studies the tape. High moxie, nobody knows what it means, but everyone around you's like, this guy knows what he's talking about. Like this guy studies the film.
Yeah. I was gonna say, me don't go to school to play school. So
that's absolutely true. But push you through with that C just so that you can head to the draft. That's absolutely true. Unless you're not an athlete, then they do not. Then let's go back up. All right, so we got number 1 seed versus I believe Aaron, the number 5 seed, right? That was our upset.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed is Sneaky Athletic versus the number 5 seed, which is Quicker Than Fast. Aaron, why don't you start us off? Who do you think wins?
I gotta go Sneakily Athletic. I think I gotta go with that one again. I feel like that one's just funnier. I voted for Downhill Runner over Quicker Than Fast. I don't think Quicker Than Fast. It's a mouthful. It's a lot to say. Sneakily Athletic, easy, makes more sense. Yeah,
I'm riding the 1 seed with Aaron. On we go.
I think this is a power. I mean, if you're gonna like when we started this, I was gonna say that there's like who's gonna win the championship. This is definitely a team I had circled that I thought.
Yeah, this is my Illinois. Oh, just kidding.
All right, let's go to the next one. So that's it has the it factor versus high motor / moxie.
I'm gonna go with it factor because I don't like moxie still, and they're my Kansas City Chiefs of this bracket. Wow. So I'm gonna go with the.
I'm with you. I gotta go it factor, man. It's the it factor. They're fucking good. Why they got the it factor?
Okay, so we've seen a lot of we haven't seen a whole lot of upsets. Really, the only upset we've seen is the Quicker Than Fast. So now we're the final two. This is to decide who wins this region. Sneaky Athletic versus has the it factor. I feel like those are two pretty good ones. The number 3 seed versus number 1 seed. Aaron, go ahead. This is a hard one. It's a hard one. Yeah.
But I am going to go with it factor because I feel like it's more used, and I feel like you can say that you can throw that in anything. I feel like Sneakily Athletic is a race thing, and I feel like if anyone can have the it factor, like I'm not holding that back from anyone.
Aaron's going like he's going the politically correct route. He's going like it can be applicable to everybody. Aaron's a equal opportunity. He wants these cliches to be applicable to everybody, and Sneaky Athletic cannot be only white dudes. All right, Lemire, what are you gonna go with? Lemire, what are you doing, man?
I'm flipping a coin.
Oh, okay. You let us know which one was heads, which one was tails.
I don't care what the coin said, to be honest, because I'm going with Sneaky Athletic because I'm thinking of it in an announcer's voice. I was thinking in an announcer's voice. You know what, Jim? McCorkle Jones is sneakily athletic for a person of his capabilities. You don't see it. He doesn't pop out right at you.
And the way he looks in his uniform.
When he moves, he's really got the skills.
Okay, this is tough. This is tough because I have to come down to this right now. I think the number 1 seed, Sneaky Athletic, I said it in the beginning that I think this is going to go a lot. Aaron did put me in a position where I do kind of sound like a racist if I don't go with this. And my podcast is all for inclusivity. So I think we got to go with has the it factor. I think we're going to have this a major upset here. I think this is a major
upset. Announcer rendition? Come on.
I actually agree with you. I mean, I think in any other, Aaron just had an excellent argument. If Aaron was just like, oh, I like the it factor, I just like how it sounds. Aaron had an excellent argument, and I'm not trying to get canceled. We're going to go with Aaron's number 3 seed. Let me write that down, jot that. Number 3 seed. All right. NFL broadcast region now. Number 1 seed is, here's the guy. I mean, that's Chris Collinsworth, right? That's Lemire was just doing the Chris Collinsworth there. So, right, that's of course. Number 8 is just talking about someone who went to Harvard, Juszczyk, Fitzpatrick, or just played basketball like Jimmy Graham or Antonio Gates. You hear that all the fucking time. Number 5 is the guy, just the quarterback throws a laser, he throws a bullet, or he throws a rope, just those. Number 4 is the battle in the trenches. You got to win the battle in the trenches. Number 3 is he just wanted it more. And I feel like number 6 is very similar. It's a guy who's scrappy. And number 7 is the guy who just wins games. That's Jimmy Garoppolo, actually. The guy who just wins games. And number 2, you got to win the turnover battle. We'll start off number 1, number 8 seed. Here's a guy versus talking about Harvard or if a player went to play basketball before. Lemire.
I'm going to go with, Chris Collinsworth. You know what, Al? Here's a guy who displays tremendous winning capabilities on the field and tremendous arm talent. I really like this guy. That he never gets old.
Yeah,
that's true.
I gotta go with here's a guy, and shout out to Chris Collinsworth's man boner over Jamie Collins. I'll never forget that when he was on the Patriots.
Dude, yeah, dude, here's a guy who's a tough one to beat. I mean, we talked about whatever in the last category, Sneaky Athletic is tough to beat. Here's a guy I think might be also like if Sneaky Athletic was Illinois, this might be Gonzaga. Number 5, number 4, so throws a laser, bullet, or rope, and number 4 is a battle in the trenches. Aaron.
This is just a personal thing. So, feel free to disagree with me, but I got to go throws a laser. I do like me some lasers. Boaz, I think you do like lasers too, because you always complain about Jimmy Garoppolo all the time. And, I feel like you just want Jameis on your team, regardless.
Drew Lock is a laser guy. Drew Lock is a laser guy.
Regardless if that laser's ending up in your team's hands or not, it's a laser.
It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's a rope, a laser. I like
I'll
both.
go with that.
All right, Lemire.
I'm gonna go battle in the trenches because no one shows love to the offensive linemen.
Ooh.
And the D lineman, both.
Yeah,
right?
of course,
Two
everybody
sides of
shows
the
love to
trenches.
them. Nah, they get all the defensive awards anyways, but like offensive linemen, who shows love to them, man? Poor
That's true.
guys.
I think honestly the most underrated position might be center and defensive tackle. I think those are the two that get the least recognition.
Now,
Yeah,
what do you
those are two.
mean? D tackle gets hella recognition because
If you're not Aaron Donald, I mean, if you're not Aaron Donald, you're not getting that.
I mean, but like, how many offensive guards do you know?
That's a
Not many.
good point. That's actually a solid
I'm
point.
tired.
Not many. That's a solid fucking point.
Yeah,
Um,
they're so like random. I had to yawn.
I'm gonna have to go with Lemire. I like the battle. I just feel like it sounds badass to say like it's a battle of the fucking trenches. You know, it's a war. You know, we're not playing a game. It's a fucking war.
It's a
I do like
lifestyle.
those lasers. Those lasers is a cool one. I mean, I'm gonna say this again. Like this is just a bad matchup. I feel like the seed, if those lasers was seeded up against another team, maybe they would have won this. But it's just a bad matchup for them. And I think number 4 advances. Let's go number 3 versus number 6. Wanted and More versus Scrappy.
I feel like I'm gonna go with wanted it more because I feel like this is also like the it factor. You know, I feel like why did he come down with the ball? Oh, he just wanted it more. It's not because he's stronger,
You
more
can't
athletic.
explain. Yeah, it just
He
doesn't
just
mean
wanted it
anything.
more.
Yeah.
It's just he fucking did it. Like, you're paying me millions of dollars to fucking talk about this shit. He just wanted it more. What else is there to
Yeah,
say?
here's my analysis. The guy just wanted it more. I don't know. So I don't fucking
Like, maybe if I'm one enough, I'll be in the NFL one day. You know, it gives me hope.
That really does. All right, let me. What's yours?
I like both of these two. I think this is a very bad matchup for myself to predict because I'm a coach and they're both like about underdogs. So that's really But I'd agree with Aaron. I think it's I wanted it more as like a true test of character and heart. He wanted it more.
It's grit.
So
Grit is the word, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's gritty.
So,
I like that too. I would agree with number 3 winning. Let's go to the last one of the NFL broadcast region. Number 7, he just wins games, and then number 2 is you got to win the turnover battle.
I'm gonna go with he just wins games because you can't explain it. But and shout out to my guy Jimmy G. So I'm always gonna vote for this one.
I gotta go with the same thing. I'm gonna go just wins games as well because this is 7 seed coming over the 2 seed, but just wins games. I feel like there's a common theme here. If you can't explain it, he just wins it.
That's a big upset. That's our biggest upset right here.
He just wins games.
That's our biggest upset, number 7. All right, let's see how far that goes. So let's go back up. We're not going to our 4 in this region. We have number 1 seed. Here's a guy. That's going to be hard to beat versus number 4 seed, battle in the trenches.
Here's a guy who throws a laser. So I'm going to go with that.
I'm going with here's a guy as well. Here's a guy.
I think so. That's a hard one to beat. That's going to be a very difficult one to beat. Next one, we got number 3. He wanted it more versus number 7. Just wins games.
Ooh, this is tough.
I told you I'm gonna vote for Jimmy Garoppolo every time. So just wins games.
So Aaron, this is really this is on you. That you just get to decide how far Lemire can take this.
I'm gonna go just wins games too. We got to keep Jimmy in there.
This is a major upset. I can't even intervene. Okay, we're going to our final. We're gonna decide who wins the NFL broadcast region. Number 1 seed. This is really gonna see how far Lemire's gonna go. Here's a guy versus the number 7 seed. Just wins games.
I'm riding Jimmy Garoppolo to the bowl because he just wins games, and he's gonna win me this one.
You really gonna
He
disrespect calling? You're gonna come on, Chris Collinsworth.
Hey, Jimmy just wins, man, and he's gonna win this matchup too.
Hey, Chris Collinsworth or Jimmy Garoppolo, man. I gotta choose, Chris Collinsworth every day of the week.
This is a tough one for me. This is a really tough one for me because
it is, Aaron. Yeah. No.
Regardless of the Jimmy CG stuff, pushing that meme aside.
Yeah.
Just wins games.
It's a cool one.
It's a great cliche. It's a great cliche because
it honestly is. So
because
probably, if this wasn't in it, I would have probably picked just wins games to win the entire bracket. But or no, the other one, the here's a guy, but just wins games.
Just wins games. But I love me some Chris Collinsworth. I think I'm gonna have to go. Here's a guy. So
here's a guy. So Aaron, I want to hear because you kind of just talked about why that you love Chris Collinsworth. Can you give me some other reasons? Let's see. What are your other arguments for just here's a guy?
Here's a guy. I mean, it's a lead in. You can say anything. Like here's a guy who sucks. Here's a guy who's great. Here's a guy who knows what he's doing. Here's a guy who just wins games. You can throw the other cliche onto it to make it a cliche. So
that's a good one.
It's a building block.
I also think here's the guy is very specific. You hear here's the guy, who it is, right? We just said it. It's Chris Collinsworth. It's football. It's whatever. It's Sunday Night Football. You're gonna hear this shit. he just wins games could technically be applicable to, it could be a Booger McFarland. He could say that, and it could be like to talking about Puna Ford. So I gotta go with Aaron. I liked Aaron's explanation. I think here's the guy you could say here's the guy and then add in another cliche. It's a building block cliche. I like how Aaron put it. I think we gotta push. I like number 7 seed had a Cinderella run, but I think number 1 seed here's a guy.
Hey, number 7 seed just wins games.
It just wins games unless the game is against here's a guy. Then that one will lose.
Yeah. And here's the guys like the Chiefs and like,
hey, whoa, Andy Reid, not the Chiefs. Andy Reid.
Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill.
Andy Reid won that game for Mahomes. Mahomes was hot garbage. Next.
Okay, Andy Reid didn't tell Jimmy G to overthrow him.
Defense was good. It was good. You can't really blame Mahomes. He was a tough defense. He did pretty well against him.
Let's not get Lemire started on this. Let's go to NBA region. I feel like NBA region has the number 1 seed in the NBA region is also a timeless classic. Bang. That's you hear any shot. You can really, we saw this meme when one of our friends sent it to us. This guys could be throwing that shit out, whatever, like a layup. It's like a first quarter layup and you hear fucking bang, but just nothing hits harder than like last second, fourth quarter game winner. And you just hear that bang. And it's bang, bang, bang. When you hear like 3 bangs, like that's one of the like layer the bangs. That's even like,
bang.
Number 1 versus, so wait, actually, let me run down all of them. So before we get into that, that's actually unfortunate. I just got really distracted by number 1 seed. Number 8 seed is this guy's a tweener. This player's a tweener. You hear about this like basketball players. He's a forward, he's a center, he's a guard. He can play forward as well. You kind of, it also kind of goes with like the whole positionless basketball type of cliche. He's a tweener. Number 5 seed, that's Shaq's favorite. Barbecue chicken. The center in the paint. He's getting that barbecue chicken. Number 4. That's Mark Jackson's Mama, there goes that man. That's, I'm not sure what he means. Like, why is he telling his mom so much? But there goes that man. Number 3 is he's the next, this guy's the next LeBron, or this guy's the next MJ, or this guy's the next X player. That's the number 3 cliche. Number 6 seed is good defense, better offense. You can just throw that out there anytime you want. And the number 7 seed is if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. And the number 2 seed is he just plays the game the right way. All right. Number 1 seed versus number 8 seed. Number 1 is bang. Number 8 is tweener, or positionless basketball.
Bang.
Yeah, bang. All right.
Yeah, this is a powerhouse.
Tweener is trash. It's trash. I'm sorry. It's a trash.
Yeah, it's an 8 seed. It's an 8 seed. The committee ranked it a little high. I can maybe see that argument. Let's go to number 5. Number 4, barbecue chicken versus Mama, there goes that man. Aaron,
I like how Mark Jackson just like casually drops, "Oh, Mama, there goes that man."
That's true. But you think his mom might get
voice he has?
You think his mom might get a little bit like she's like, "Hey man, Mark, I don't want to hear about this anymore." Like, yeah, dude.
No, but the deep voice he has, "Mama, there goes that man," and she's great.
Okay, but Shaq's got a deep voice,
I'm gonna go barbecue chicken only because I don't know what the fuck that means. So I feel like
I don't either.
I feel like that just makes it better. So.
Damn. Yes, this is hot because the barbecue chicken one. What kind of reminds me of like Marshawn Lynch when he's like, you gotta help out your chickens.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get your chickens in order.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but on some level, I do understand what that means. Like when Shaq says that, I have no clue what he means, but on some level, I totally understand. Like that's excellent analysis, right? He's getting that barbecue chicken. And Mark Jackson, I think I gotta go barbecue chicken, dude. That's just, I don't know, just funny. That's just like, it's stupid. It's so stupid. That's like kind of funny. Mama, there goes that man. It's a good one too. Like this is just a bad matchup because there goes that man. I think can beat some of these other ones as well. Let's go number 3 versus number 6. He's the next X player, or good defense, better offense.
My favorite player is Devin Booker, and he's known for his offense against any type of defense. So I have to go with that. Good defense, better offense.
Okay, let me bring a little bit of bias. Bring Jimmy, not Devin Booker. A little bit of bias into selection, but Aaron, go ahead.
I gotta agree with Lemire, but not about what he said about Devin Booker. But I feel like good defense, better offense. You can say that about anything. You don't even have to be watching the game. You can just make a leg and be like, "Oh, that's true." Good defense, better up. It's like you're fucking, you're zoning.
It could be James Harden defense. It could be James Harden defense. You'd be like, "Oh, good defense, better offense. Always win."
Exactly. Like you could just be looking at your fantasy football team, and he's like, "Hey, you're supposed to come to the game." And it's like, "Oh, you see some guy make sure good defense, better offense." That's half the NBA, anyways. Good defense, better offense. So like, I think you can apply that to anything.
I honestly think that that's a good upset. I like that a lot. Let's go to the next one. Number 7 seed. If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. Or number 2, he just plays the game the right way.
I'm going to go with another upset here, to be honest. If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball.
Yeah. Kings announcer. Shout out to him. Apparently racist asshole though. But if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. You gotta go.
By that, we don't mean as racist talk. We're talking about what's going on in the court. I like that too. I think that's a good upset. So we're getting some good upsets in the NBA region. Let's start this one off. Bang versus barbecue chicken.
Bang.
Aaron's going
Yeah,
bang.
timeless classic right there.
It is a classic. Bang is the powerhouse. Let's have good defense, better offense versus if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. This is a tough one, I think.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. Good defense, better offense. You can say that about fucking anything. I'm gonna say I'm repeating myself, but that's the entire NBA. You don't like.
You could go blindfolded and just be like, you just hear the ball hit the net and you go good defense, better offense.
Exactly.
That's good defense, but the other man just playing better offense.
Exactly.
That's true.
It's like basically the it factor, except extra steps. You know.
Yep. I agree with Aaron.
And it makes you sound a little bit smarter because it's like, oh, like like it's a little bit of analysis. Like you said something, but you really didn't say much. Like
exactly.
You said something. You said nothing but somehow it came out of something. All right, this is a good one. I think number 1 seed Bang versus the number 6 seed good defense, better offense.
Bang is just a whole different, after a game winner. Oh my God, it's just a whole different feeling, a whole different vibe.
Bang is All right, Aaron, this is it.
Bang!
Let's go.
Did me and Lemire agree with everything on that? Oh no, except that one.
Except the barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken
is the only one you guys did not agree on. Dude, number 1 seed Bang advances. So far we have a number 3 seed, a number 1 seed, and number 1 seed. Let's see, maybe we get something lower in this one. This is the general miscellaneous region. So this is maybe I had a 9th or 10th one that I wanted to put in for a certain category. I just put it here, or just some generic ones that I feel like could be used for really any sport.
Okay.
Number 1 seed, he's on fire. That can be used for pretty much any sport. Number 8 seed, it's do or die right here. Number 5 seed, it's a game of inches. Number 4, it's a tale of two halves. Number 3, he's the missing part. Number 6, defense wins championships. Number 7, on paper, they're the team to beat. And number 2, blood, sweat, and tears. Putting that blood, sweat, and tears in the game. Let's start off with the number 1 versus number 8 matchup. He's on fire versus it's do or die right here.
I'm gonna start this one out real quick. I'm gonna say this is gonna be an upset. I have the 8th seed coming out on the top. I'm gonna say it's do or die here. He's on fire. I feel like that's too basic. He's on fire.
I agree with you, Aaron.
You've heard it so much. It's do or die. Do or die gets you hype.
I'm in lockstep with you, Aaron. I'm in lockstep.
Okay, dude, that's our biggest upset. Number 8 seed going through. Number 5 versus number 4, game of inches versus a tale of two halves. Whichever one of you wants to go first.
It's tough. I'm gonna say it's a tale of two halves because sometimes it is. But the only thing that tale of two halves, I think it can apply to more sports than a game of inches. Because this is the miscellaneous category. Tale of two halves could be basketball, it could be football, it could be
any sport that has a half, really.
Soccer.
Yep. That is true.
It can't be hockey because that's
they can't. Yeah.
Tale of two periods.
That's one of the few. Yeah, that's like 2
I said
periods.
3 quarters. Wow. Ignore
3
that.
Periods, but yeah,
period.
3 periods.
Wow.
Yeah. All right,
So
Lemire, do you have? What do you think?
I'm gonna go with Aaron on this one. Tale of two halves.
I think so too. I think that's a fancy one. That sounds, what is it? Game of inches. Yeah, that's cool. It sounds a little gritty, but tale of two halves. You just sound smart. I feel like saying that. I think that's we've seen a trend of that where if you just sound smart, we're gonna push that through. Number 3 versus number 6. He's the missing part, or number 6 defense wins championships. That might be the most cliche one, honestly. If we're just gonna go like a Hall of Fame of cliche terms, defense.
I gotta go. Defense wins championships because not only is there an element of truth into it. It's a cliche. Everyone says that any sport you can.
Well, Aaron, I'm gonna be honest with you. Good defense, better offense. That's just my personal.
That's a great counterpoint right there. But I gotta go with. What is it? What was it? Defense wins championships.
Defense wins championships.
I agree with that. Defense doesn't.
Okay. Defense wins championships. Yeah.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes, you suck, bro.
Whoa.
And that it completely had nothing to do with anything. But that will be on the record, I guess. I don't know. Number 2, putting your blood, sweat, and tears into the game. Versus the number 7 seed. On paper, they're the team to beat.
I'm going to go first.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
Blood, sweat, and tears. I'm all about that, underdog type mentality.
Okay. You don't like on the paper that the team to beat? That's
yeah, cut that crap.
Okay.
Oh.
That's very aggressive, yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree here. I'm going to have to go with on paper they're the better team.
And I want to hear this argument. Yeah, I want to hear this. I'm interested.
Do you know why? That's a cliche. Applies to any sport. If we're in the miscellaneous category,
That is
miscellaneous
true.
applies to any sport. But so it's in blood, sweat, and tears. But on paper, they're the better team. On paper, the Buccaneers were a great team.
A better team.
I feel like this is the one. This is the thing you say. Let's say how like the NBC like right before the game starts they all choose their teams and like, let's say all of them are wrong. Like, they all chose whatever
it's like on
one
paper,
team.
It's the better team.
Yeah, and they're like on paper they were the better team, but just the other team executed better. You could just always use this. I like that, and I actually agree with that. And I'm right, Lamira. I'm sorry, I gotta push through number 7 seed. I'm gonna push through.
Have you seen and noticed the comment trend, Aaron? Boaz only picked with me once.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? If your argument is just like I don't like that shit, and
or you're just not listening to my argument.
Mm-hmm. And what was the argument? Let's hear it. And could you summarize his argument?
His argument was that blood, sweat, and tears. He loves, his little gritty performance, and he said on paper they're a better team. Get that shit out of here or something.
Yeah, that was. How am I supposed to pick that over Aaron? Like it's a good cop out. Like I mean, he brings a good point. That's an excellent point. I mean, Lamir, if you want to bring a counterpoint, if you would like to bring a counterpoint.
Nah, I want to give you the time of my day.
Damn.
Okay. Damn. I thought we were having a civil, just bracket here and. Okay. Number 8 seed. Yeah, we had a big upset, right? It's do or die right here versus the number 4 seed, Tale of Two Halves.
I'm sorry, I gotta go do or die. It's do or die.
Me too, Aaron. Me too. In lockstep.
Yeah, the two of you guys, I feel like you guys have convinced me. I wasn't big on it's do or die right here because I feel like that's that doesn't.
But it's 4th and goal in the end zone. You're down 4. 2 seconds on the clock. It's do or die time for the Niners to go to the Super Bowl. Come on, it sounds cool. Do or die time. Tell me your heart rate.
What a moment.
It sounds cool. No, you're right. It does sound because it's like you're gonna die if you don't do this. So it's that's technically not true. It's not true. You're not gonna die.
Penalty at the very end of extra time. Like this is gonna be the last play. Ronaldo's up. He's got to make this penalty in order to win the game. It's do or die, but then it wouldn't be do or die because it'd either be tied or.
No. Wait, in the world of soccer, if he missed that, he might come home.
Yeah, last penalty in the game. Last penalty.
No, I'm getting that. He might be dead if he comes home and he misses that. What's the Colombian dude? What's the Colombian goalie? Whatever. Pablo Escobar killed him. Yeah, no. But soccer fans are like that. Actually, and you bring up a good point. That actually might be a do or die. He might actually be dead if that does.
No one's killing Ronaldo. He's the GOAT.
That's true. Ronaldo is the one that's hard. I mean, he's made too much money. His tax evasion.
Messi's missed 2 really important penalties in his.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't evade his taxes. So
Messi was actually the original tax evader.
That's true, and he got caught for it too. So because he's a very he's an honest guy. He left a paper trail because he's an honest guy. That's just my take on it personally. Let's get into the next one. Do we go with number 3 or number 6? Do we get defense wins championships or he's the missing part? I don't remember.
Defense.
On paper.
We had a lot of upsets. Yeah, so defense wins championships versus number 7 seed. On paper, they're the better.
So we had the 8, 7, and 6 seed winning. So look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aaron, you want to start off?
Ooh, this one's tough. This one's, I want to hear Lemire says first. Maybe he'll sway me.
Go ahead, Lemire. Yeah.
I'm going to go defense wins championships because, it's true. It's like factual. And, what's the other one?
On paper,
they're the better team.
This is boss. What the fuck, man? Why you never pick mine?
On paper, they're the better team. Get that shit out of here.
That's. I mean, to get that shit out of here, that might be on the next cliche.
We should Muffed podcast cliche turn.
That might be the next region. Whatever next year's region will be, Lamita region. Just be like Lamita cliches.
Lamita region bringing up Jimmy G.
That is a good one. But Patrick Mahomes sucks. Bring up Jimmy G. Ronaldo is just return it. Just somehow bring it back all around. Okay, so Lamina says defense was championship. Aaron, do you agree with that, or are you gonna stick with on the paper?
Boys, Lamina's only argument for on paper's better team. You just said it was shit again. So I'm gonna ask you to weigh in here because I'm really on the fence with this one. So I want you to.
Aaron, I thought you brought a very excellent argument with the last one where you just said that this is a cop out one. This is one that you can kind of use anywhere. So Lamina, I want you to because you never really addressed that. Why do you think defense wins championships is better than the cop out of just hey, I made the wrong pick, but on paper they were supposed to be the better team. It's not my fault. On paper they were supposed to be the better team. What paper are we talking about? Nobody knows what paper we're talking about, but on paper they're the better team.
No, on the roster, but come on, man, that's just an excuse. We don't fall for cowardly excuses. We're all about winning. Defense wins championships. So get that shit out of here.
Well, but Lemire, but this is about cliches. So what makes what makes the defense win championship the better cliche that specifically? Because you're talking.
I
about,
like
you
it better. I like it better. That's it. That's all.
You're saying that Lemire's a cliche guy.
I'm gonna
Lemire's
say
a guy of cliches, and Lemire likes it better.
Yep, might be the strongest cliche matchup we've had so far, in my opinion. I feel
this is a tough one. I agree.
This is tough.
So Lemire goes with Lemire's argument is, I'm a man of cliches, and I think this is the best cliche there is out of the ones of the matchup. Aaron goes on the paper. I mean, Lemire is. I don't know. Yeah, defense wins championship. I'm gonna push that through.
I was gonna try to overcorrect.
I'm not. That's not even the case, dude. Okay, all right. I'm gonna flip it back to Aaron. I actually think defense wins championship. I think Lemire did a good job with that. That Lemire is a guy of cliches. He likes to get that shit out of here. He likes his Patrick Mahomes, bring it around. We just talked about all Lemire's cliches.
Get out of here, bro. Patrick Mahomes sucks.
Oh man,
there we go. That's a Lemire cliche. Aaron, he's right. He's a man of cliches, and if anyone would know clear cliches, it's Lemire.
That's true. Defense wins championship. So are you gonna? Would you pick a defense wins championship?
I'm picking defense wins championship.
All right, so it doesn't matter what I pick then. So perfect. All right.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna push that through.
Bang.
Yeah, you could just be like, maybe I like defense wins championship as well. If they win the whole thing.
Honestly, I'm fine with either of those moving on.
Okay, now I think this one might be tough as well. So we're going. It's do or die right here. The number 8 seed versus the number 6 seed. Defense wins championship. So we're getting some low seeds finally.
I'm going do or die because it's do or die time for do or die.
Okay.
Man, think about it.
You guys have both been consistent on that do or die. The one that you guys have been kind of.
I gotta agree with Lemire here, but I kind of want looking back, and I would have picked on paper they're the better team. Take a look at that. I think I would have. But I'm gonna make it. It's do or die time. Come on, you gotta go with that. Gotta go.
I like that too. I'm not mad at that. I think, Aaron, maybe you're right, but honestly, I do see I think there's a comedic value in picking Lemire's one just because Lemire is, the cliche.
He's the man. He's great.
He's the man of cliches.
We're going in the Aaron cliche bracket. Just bring up Carson Wentz's shit or something.
Carson Wentz's shit. Cam Newton just being sad about how that didn't happen. Just agreeing, I think, just being like, hey, I see that point. You're being very understanding. I feel like that's an Aaron cliche. It's not like a word. It's just a personality.
And then ranking Lamar lower than everybody else and calling us.
That Lamar is being the one who is the least hater out of the three of us. And then just when it actually comes out, you rank everybody the lowest. Like you rank Jimmy the lowest, you rank Lamar the lowest. That might be all right. So we have this. I actually like that we have a number 8 seed. I was talking about how we all have high seeds. Now we have a number 3 seed, number 1 seed, and a number 8 seed. So let's start this off on the left side. The winner of the left side, which is the NFL side, really. Number 3 seed, which is he has the it factor. That was crazy when I didn't expect that to come out. Versus the number 1 seed. Here's a guy.
Here's a guy, Al, who just wins. Jimmy Garoppolo is still technically related to this one, so we're gonna go with that.
Oh man, see, this is what makes it hard to pick with Lemire.
I gotta go.
Bring the Jimmy G.
I know this is the NFL section. I gotta go. He's got the it factor because, I just feel like
it's versatile.
Like, what was it on paper? That's when I said it was a cop out, right?
Yeah.
Like this is good defense, better offense. This is the ultimate, cop out. I feel like he's got the it factor. He's just
this one also. I think Aaron, the one where you're saying you don't have to really pay attention. You can just really not really pay attention to the guy. You're I think he's got the it factor. I heard people rank him high in their mock drafts. He's got the it factor.
Hey, that's what I do with free agent prospects if I don't know who they are. Like Carl Lawson, oh yeah, he's got the it factor. All the time.
He really does.
You can start noticing that now.
and I'm gonna be honest, Aaron, you've been presenting some good arguments, Lemire. Do you have anything to counterpoint for that?
No.
Why you think here's the guy's better?
I feel guy because Chris Collinsworth says it. That's why.
To argue for Lemire, Chris Collinsworth says it. Great point.
That is a good point.
It's a building block. You can throw anything onto that.
That's pretty much that's all the arguments.
Guys, you see, I wasn't part of speech and debate, so I'm not even gonna spend my time arguing this shit.
Well, you gotta. I mean, come on. This is the part of the fun of it. You gotta kind of
look. I'm a very factual person. I argue based on facts. I just can't bring out facts. So my truth is the fact. So that's why.
So but let me let's get into this more deeper. So here's the guy. You like this? How it's Chris Collinsworth said it. You already brought that up there.
Yeah, he's my favorite announcer. Screw Tony Romo, Chris Collinsworth all the way.
So no, but you're saying let's just get to this. What do you rank the most in cliches? Because I feel like Aaron likes just the funny factor of it, that it's like a cop out or something, like the comedic kind of the irony factor of it. What do you rank? What do you look at the highest? In, when you're talking about cliches,
irony's not my type of it's not my comedy, but Chris Collinsworth is my comedy man. He
you think Chris Collinsworth
any like
just funny.
standout moments where you can make memes about it like all the
That's a
time?
meme. That is a meme.
Hey, Boaz.
I think we gotta flip a coin because to be honest, I'm
Boaz,
not.
wait, real quick. You don't watch baseball, right?
No.
Describe Mike Trout with me, knowing that he's like one of the best players of all time. Describe him to me. What do you say? He's got the it factor. Boom. Now.
But hey, Chris,
hey.
Chris Collinsworth, he doesn't call baseball games, but if you were to put him in the booth to describe Mike Trout, he's gonna go. Now here's a guy who hits a lot of home runs.
Well, I think what Lemire is trying to get at, he likes that whatever, just how you here's the guy, and it's it's Chris Collinsworth right away. Like you can close my eyes, you just play a clip, you just play a little clip.
Recognizability.
You can play a clip,
that's just a cliche for Chris Collinsworth. He's got the it factor is for anything.
I think we got to flip a coin. That's really the pick is what we're gonna go with.
No,
pick.
What do you think?
Aaron,
Hey, he's putting us on the spot. We got to put him on the spot.
I'm putting the what? Okay, you want me to pick? Okay, 1.00 will be here's the guy. Brain will be what is it? Has the it factor. That's what we're gonna do. Dude, that just landed on my shelf, so I feel like that's a good sign. We never had that happen before.
Okay.
It can fall all the way. 1.00 was what? Here's the guy. Is that
it factor?
Oh, 1.0. No, Brain wasn't Brain it factor? Or was that a
no? Brain was here's the guy.
No, okay, 1.00 it is. Is the it factor going through? It factor's going through.
All right, damn, I know my winner now.
I already know my winner. Oh, I'm gonna.
We haven't gone through. We haven't gone through all the arguments. You can be. I didn't think number 3 seed. I didn't think number 3 seed has the it factor or was going to go all the way through, right? So, I honestly, I thought maybe I thought Sneaky Athletic could have made it through, yeah. But Aaron, you changed my mind there, and you've been a big proponent of he has the it factor.
Yeah, notice. Hey, go back and watch the tape when I don't want to go in depth on someone. It's basically saying, oh, he's Matt Ryan. Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk about the draft soon. I kind of put that category in there. We're going to talk about the draft right afterwards. So, Aaron, definitely throw that out. I think it factor at least once. You got to describe one guy. Just be like, he's got the it factor. Nothing else to say about it.
I gotta say that.
All right, let's go. Number 1 seed, Bang, Powerhouse versus the number 8 seed, which is it's do or die right here.
Bang. All right,
dude. Bang.
We got a number 3 seed versus the number 1 seed. Number 3 seed, it has the it factor versus the number 1 seed. Bang.
There we go. Lockstep.
I want to make it a little bit, maybe make it a little bit like a
packed crowd. NBA Finals, Curry with the 3, bang!
Game winner
this is
0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds.
But
Curry versus
Aaron, here's what I want to wait. Here's
this is Curry's. This is the ball.
Well,
here the hoop. And
well, no, but here's where I want to get in right here because, like, in the spirit of Bang, if you're really a Bang guy, you wanted the game to go down to the wire, correct? This is a blowout right here. Both of you choosing Bang is a blowout. It's really unbang of you. It's really unbang of you to choose both to choose Bang. That's what I'm saying.
But what would you rather hear?
No, honestly, I think Bang should win, but I wanted one of you guys to just choose the other one just to make it the final a little more interesting.
I'm gonna say, what would you rather hear? Sometimes like, oh, Julio Jones, he's got the it factor, or just Curry 3, bang, Warriors win.
That's true. Yeah, so, Aaron, honestly, I mischaracterized you because I said I think you put irony number 1, but I think you just the icon of Bang, just how the versatility.
Yeah, pump that shit into my veins.
Yes,
the versatility of Bang, because you can use Bang wherever the fuck you want. We already talked about it. It's a layup, Bang. It's a 3-point shot at the end of the game, Bang. I mean, dude, you could be like he throws a pass over his head, and you can just be like, Bang. That's a
okay by law. So
it's the intensity of the bang. You can change the intensity.
You could put 2 bangs and then follow with Niner Gang, and you got a classic song. So really, I mean, just the versatility of Bang. I agree. I think it's Bang, but it's very unbang of both of you to just make it a blowout. I think that's really what it comes to.
I come to my conclusions very fast.
We've noticed that without knowing what the other side is.
I'm gonna start working on some painting, and meanwhile, you guys want to see
painting?
Yeah, look, watch.
What?
Wait, oh shit!
What have you been painting?
Right here, watch. Look.
Anyways, it's time for the mock draft. Is that your blood?
No, it's just a blob of red. No, it's a paint. It's paint. I got paint.
I think he's bleeding.
The fuck?
It's paint.
Okay, let me fine. All right, fine. I'm sorry for picking against you. You don't have to cut yourself, dude. Like, goddamn, man. Like, fuck. All right, Bang wins the 2021 Football Cliches bracket. March Madness 2021 Football Cliches Muffed podcast bracket. Bang wins.
Bang.
I kind of expected that. If I was gonna say which ones I thought maybe Sneaky Athletic could be in it, and that Bang could be in it, and here's a guy that would be in it. But and they all were. They were all pretty competitive. But Bang, in the end, pulls it through.
Bang. It's just bang, man.
Bang. It's just bang. Let's get into our last segment. We're gonna do a mock draft. Mock draft 1.5. We just talked about. We didn't have a 1.0, but this one's 1.5. Just because. So Lemeter, you got the first pick. You're on the board. On the clock.
Da-da-da-da.
Dun, dun, dun,
The
dun,
first
dun,
pick
dun, dun,
of the
2021.
2021 NFL Draft.
You got it.
Jacksonville Jaguars select quarterback Trevor Lawrence, Clemson.
Shocker. Big time shocker. Did not expect this one. Aaron, you're on the clock.
The New York Jets, with the second
sound.
pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, they select quarterback Zach Wilson, BYU.
Zachary Wilson, BYU. Number 3 overall pick, the Miami Dolphins. See, this is where it gets a little bit. No, it's not really that difficult for me. We're gonna go with Penei Sewell. That's where I'm gonna change some things up. I'm gonna go Penei Sewell. I think they want to protect Tua.
Didn't they just draft 2 guys last
Hey,
year?
you can put them inside, and they did draft 2 guys. And Austin Jackson, I think they're gonna put inside now. So Austin Jackson did not work out very well from USC. We're gonna bolster that O-line, and we're gonna stick it out with Tua or Deshaun Watson. I don't know. We don't know in this world, but with Tua, I'm drafting an O-lineman. Number 4, Lemeter, you're on the clock.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh,
Bum,
it's the
bum,
Falcons. I have the
Atlanta
Falcons.
Falcons.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. Wow, that's our
Oh.
first one where it could have went a few different ways. Lemeter is going. Lemeter, so you want to explain why you chose Justin Fields? Maybe.
Yeah,
over-
I think that although they did extend Matt Ryan for 2 years, I don't think he's getting any younger. I think Falcons, Arthur Smith will have to work with a guy who thrives under play action. It'd be a perfect fit.
That is true. So Lemeter, I want to ask you, if let's say I took someone else with the Dolphins pick, would you have picked Penei Sewell over Justin Fields?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
I don't think the Falcons are in a win now mode right now. So. I
Okay,
wouldn't pick
all right.
Penei Sewell.
That's a long-term move. All right, Aaron, you're on the clock with the Bengals.
Damn. So
Aaron, you had the Bengals last year, I believe.
Yeah, in my 32, that
Mhm.
mock draft I did, I had Penei Sewell falling to the Bengals.
Yeah, me too.
That's what a lot of people. Yes, I like. I wanted to go.
I had
with the Bengals.
Jalen Waddle going. I had Jalen Waddle going number 2.
Ooh,
Hey, I want to switch a few things up.
but okay.
That's part of
All
it, right? Part of it is that we got to.
Yeah.
With the 5th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select offensive lineman Rashawn Slater.
Oh, that's a reach, already. A little bit of a reach.
Whoa! I think
You gotta
Rashawn
protect
Slater
Burrow.
is a really good player.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about the consensus. The consensus, he's a little bit of a reach compared to
They gotta
some of the other
protect
guys
Burrow.
available. That is true. That's a good point. That's an excellent point, Aaron. Oh wait, we don't need offensive tackle. All right, I'm on the board with the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a team that is not very good from the NFC Beast, though, and I love me some Beast football. I'm going to take a receiver, and in my draft board, Jamar Chase is number 1 receiver. I like his physicality, and he hasn't played a full year. I'm leaving Jamar Chase. Or I'm going with Jamar Chase.
All right.
Lemeter, you got the Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. Detroit. I think they need a wide receiver. So they're gonna go wide receiver Jalen Waddle.
So do you want to explain that? Because you already said that Jalen Waddle was your number 1 guy. You thought he was going to go to
Yeah,
Dolphins.
he's my
That's kinda
number
high.
1. He's my number 1 wide receiver. I think Jamar Chase. He's a 6-foot wide receiver that plays like he's 6'5", jump ball style. So I think he's still a really good player. But Devontae Smith is too light for my liking. He's 170 pounds. He's gonna get injured too often. Jalen Waddle is a really good wide receiver. Perfect blend of both. So,
So you're going, a little bit of a shorter guy, but you're going to go with someone kind of different than Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay is kind of like
durable,
the jump ball. This is going to be a speed guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner, is now, not a top 2 receiver pick in our draft, in our mock draft. Aaron,
Yeah, I
you're
don't
on the
think he
board
should.
with the Carolina Panthers.
All right. I have my pick. With the
Go
8th
ahead.
pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Trey Lance, quarterback.
Wow. This is over, dude. Aaron, so can you explain why you picked Trey Lance over Mac Jones or, any of the other players?
Okay,
available?
well, I feel like Trey Lance, more athletic than Mac Jones. And also, I had Justin Fields falling to number 8 in my mock draft because I didn't have the Falcons picking a quarterback. And I feel like the Panthers aren't going to commit to Teddy Bridgewater. And there's a lot of guys with a lot of upside here. And I think Trey Lance, is more mobile. I think they're going to try and run that kind of offense instead of.
So you would take Trey Lance over to the trading maybe for Sam Darnold or like trading for,
Yeah.
I don't know if Tua was available necessarily, like the Dolphins have
100%.
Deshaun.
Oh,
Okay.
if everything how it is right now, I don't think they're gonna want to give up too much for Deshaun. because with all that going on, can't really talk about it until
That's true as well. Yeah.
Until everything's final. But I'm gonna say Trey Lance goes to Carolina.
All right, sounds good. This is an interesting one. Number 9, Denver Broncos. They went heavy in their offense, and then it just kind of didn't work out at all. So, I like Devontae Smith. Like that would be how crazy would that be just to have fucking Judy, KJ Hamler, Devontae Smith, Cortland Sutton. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. I don't think that's realistic. I think there's really 2 options that I'm just kind of thinking through here right now. Either I go with the corner, and I like Patrick Surtain, or I go with the linebacker, which is the number 1 guy listed here. But I'm gonna stick with corner. I think they just got not Kendall Fuller, it was Kyle Fuller. But I think they want to just get a lockdown defense. But go back to the no-fly zone. I'm gonna go with Patrick Surtain.
He's not even the third. He's the third.
Seeing Asante Samuel makes me
feel.
I
would say he's my top corner. I just think he brings physicality, and I don't like Caleb Farley as much. I feel like he's not as ready necessarily as Patrick Surtain is. And Alabama has a history of bringing out very pro-ready just secondary players. So yep, that's what I'm going with. Number 10, Lemire, Lemire. Go ahead.
With the number 10 pick, I'm gonna go with Caleb Farley. I think they need secondary help. The Cowboys need secondary help bad. I think it's gonna be a run on corners in the second.
Okay, I like that. So let me put us through. So Micah Parsons is, in this draft board they have here is kind of falling. I don't think he's falling necessarily just yet. I think an interesting one could be Kyle Pitts, right? Because dude, that would be crazy though. If they get Amari, they got Gallup.
I don't think.
I think
they'd be
Kyle Pitts.
I think they'd be stupid to do that.
Hey, Jerry Jones is flashy. Jerry Jones is a big flashy guy, so that could be his thing.
I could see it. But
no, I agree. I'm just bringing up different perspectives of what other things could happen.
That would ruin my fantasy team draft at least because I want Kyle Pitts to go to a team that would favor his skill set.
Yeah. Okay. Aaron, you're on the board or you're on the clock.
I
don't know why I keep saying on the board. It's on the clock. That's
this one's
cliche. That's a cliche phrase as well.
Ooh, I'm debating on
Giants. The New York Giants, honestly, they might be. I think maybe next week, maybe we do like a free agency winners, and they all of a sudden might be free agency winners for me. They got Kenny Golladay, they got Adoree Jackson, they got some good pieces around Daniel Jones.
You know what? I had a player in mind for them who is available for them, who I was going to pick for them when I brainstormed this. But I'm not going to just.
You want to just say who that is? I
was going to have them pick a Gregory Rousseau.
That's a good pick. I'm a big Greg Rousseau guy.
But since he's still there, with the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, I'm going to say Giants are going to go Micah Parsons, linebacker.
I like that.
Oh, pair him with Blake Martinez.
But they're very different because Micah Parsons is a very athletic, kind of almost like an edge rusher. Like you can play him, you can blitz him, and you can have him in coverage as well. And then you have you have Blake Martinez, who's more like a tackling. He's going to be run stuff and linebacker. So that's kind of a good combo. This one's believe right. My pick, the 49ers. I'm thinking Mac Jones. I like Mac Jones.
Oh my God! I'd rather take Davis Mills in the 5th round.
We're doing a first round mock draft, and Davis Mills not falling to the 5th round. He's like a second round guy now.
Third.
He's getting hype. I don't think he's drafting. I think Mac Jones is a good pick for them. I see a few other guys. Devontae Smith. I don't think they're in the position. Kwity Paye could be a guy who's just like an edge rusher, but they just got what's his name, Sansma Abukum. So I also could see maybe like a safety or an offense line, but I really don't see anyone who they like direly need. I think a quarterback could put him in a good position, and I think Mac Jones kind of has a very similar skill set. All right, Lemire's not gonna like that, but I think they have similar skill sets. So I feel like how the Ravens they have Lamar Jackson and then they have RG3 behind him. I think it would make sense to have Jimmy and then have Mac Jones behind him more than have Jimmy and then put someone like Trey Lance behind him. So Mac Jones is who I'm taking. You just like Jimmy G, okay? Just be like, I like Jimmy G. I'm a Jimmy G guy. Trevor Lawrence could fall to 12, and I'm gonna say let's stick with Jimmy G.
No, I'd actually take Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields.
Wow. You take Trevor Lawrence. Wow. Whew.
Okay, fine. Screw you, man.
As John Lynch, I am picking Mac Jones. Aaron or Lemire, go ahead. Number 13.
Yeah.
Chargers.
My fantasy team has big wide eyes if this happens. Kyle Pitts to
Hey, let's go.
I was actually thinking of Darisaw or Barrymore, an edge rusher for these guys, but Kyle Pitts too good to pass
Just
up.
making the offense. And then Justin Herbert, you know, he
Scary,
just
scary. Eckler, who's also on my fantasy team, great. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But
Amazing.
what's called? I mean, like, right? Justin Herbert, he just lost Hunter Henry. You replace him
Yeah.
with a guy like Kyle Pitts. I mean, they're very different players, though. Kyle Pitts is an athletic dude, and he's gonna be a freak. Yeah, him, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. That's a freaky.
Hey, don't forget Austin Eckler, man. Come on, beast.
I mean, he's a running back, but yeah, he's
But,
gonna.
he's a very big part of the receiving game. My fantasy team will tell you.
All right, Lemire, this is bullshit. See, this is Aaron. Stop putting that down because he knows what you're doing now. Aaron, you made it too obvious. He knows what you're doing. This is where it doesn't count. Aaron, Lemire, you can't just keep forcing it. Aaron, your turn. Pick 14, Minnesota Vikings.
All right. With the 14th pick, Minnesota Vikings are picking Christian Darrisaw.
Wow, dude. Can we just talk about Devontae Smith, Heisman Trophy winner as a receiver? And I would say this is now starting to fall. I feel like maybe he expected himself to go a little bit higher than this.
Well, he's fucking falling. He's got the fucking
number 15
I'm
pick.
kidding. That was hard.
New England Patriots. I think maybe I would have thought about Devontae Smith, but they just invested a shit ton into the receiving core. I'm not necessarily sure that that's who they want to go with. I think best player available, Kwity Paye. I think he's really good for Michigan edge rusher. I believe that's how you say it. I could be wrong how you say his name. I like Trayvon Mulrigs as well. I've heard a lot of people say good things about him. A safety out of TCU. I really don't see anybody else. I think Christian Barmore could be a move as well, but I think just having a good dominant edge rusher, Bill Belichick has had a history with a few guys who've been pretty fucking good, like Kwity Paye, and I think they'll just bring him into the defense and try to compete with the Bills, right? That's what they're.
I agree with that pick, Boaz. Good pick.
Thank you. The first one, Lemire, I got a compliment. So the Arizona Cardinals. This is a tough one just because they're a division rival. Do you want to go rich get richer and get Devontae Smith? I don't know if that necessarily makes sense because they just got AJ Green, Christian Kirk.
I vote J.C. Horn. I vote J.C.
Horn. I think that makes the most sense. Lemire, what do you think about that? Do you agree with that pick? J.C. Horn for the Cardinals? I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, probably.
Look at that, bro.
Nice.
Look at us, man.
All right, Lemire, go ahead. You have the Oakland Raiders. Aaron, sorry about that.
Las Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
I
Raiders.
actually did not plan for the second half, but you know what? We're gonna do it off the top of my head.
Yeah,
they're gonna go
mock draft 1.5. Come on, man.
Oh, they need another edge rusher because I don't know why they invested in Solly T.
Hey, come on, wait. Can we talk about Solomon Thomas?
Greg Russo to the Raiders.
I like that pick. That's a good pick. I agree with that. Edge rusher, Greg Russo.
I had him going earlier too. All right, can you go to linebacker?
He's a little bit of a prospect, so I can see maybe him dropping just because people are scared on him.
Can you go to the linebacker section, please? I know the kind of spoiled it, but I just would like.
That's fine. I mean, you don't have to hide it. Yes, go ahead.
All right, so the 18th pick, I have the Miami Dolphins selecting. I'm gonna try and say this: Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa. I don't know how to say his name.
That's a cool pick. They just they lost Kyle Van Noy.
Exactly. I feel like they need some linebacking help. And you had them picking an offensive tackle, so I'm gonna go with that.
Cool. All right. My turn, right? Correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Watch the football team. Dude, one of my favorite teams. They just got. This is tough because I feel like they have a few places that they can go to, but they're pretty set at D line. They're pretty set already, and there's a lot of good receivers available. I think Devontae Smith finds a place here alongside Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel, 2 Ohio State guys and 1 Bama dude. We're gonna go with Devontae Smith. I think that's a pretty fun group with Fitzpatrick.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Lemire. If Lemire stops, being on his phone.
Oh, right. 20th pick, Christian Darrisaw. Is he still on the board, or
I picked him already. He's already been picked already. Like, goddamn it, Lemire. Get your head in the game, man. Lemire, get your fucking head in the game, dude.
Okay. Elijah
Chicago Bears.
Elijah Vera Tucker.
All right.
They need offensive line help.
He's gonna be. All right, Elijah Vera Tucker.
I like Tevin Jenkins here too, but I think Elijah Vera Tucker is more of a
cool name.
Yeah, but
okay, Aaron, the Indianapolis Colts.
Shout out to my boy Swaggo Kariki.
They do.
And
all the shout outs to Swaggo Kariki.
And
you gotta get that guy on the podcast one day.
Dude, honestly, I'm down. Yes, that's an elite guess right there.
His name is Zach. So shout out to Zach.
I didn't know that.
Zach, we hope to get you on the podcast one day.
And I hope you like this pick. Yeah.
Okay. Can you once again go to the linebacker section, please?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I don't even know where you're going with this. I knew kind of where you're going before. I don't know where you're going now.
Zaven Collins. I like Zaven
Aaron,
Collins.
I don't know where you're going.
Zaven Collins
is a little early. Okay.
All right. The Colts are going to pick Zaven Collins.
See, I like that pick.
I like Zaven
He's
Collins.
unhurdled out of Tulsa. I like that.
I feel like
that's what you just said is he has the it factor. That's the
you got the it factor. Why did I pick him again? Let me look. Why did I have him?
Why
ranked
did you
higher?
pick him,
Let me look
Aaron?
again.
Yeah, Aaron, could you explain that? Because I'm gonna be
Oh
honest with you.
yeah.
Because
Wait. And then who's Nick Bolton was the other guy, right?
yes,
Oh yeah,
Aaron,
Zayvon Collins is better size. That's why.
okay.
I feel like he's a big dude. He's 6'4", 216. He's pretty athletic. So I feel like that'd be good.
I'm gonna do a Lemeter thing where I kind of give you my input where maybe I would have went. I kind of like receiver there. You know, I feel like they might need another receiver because T.Y. Hilton sounds like he's leaving.
I'd go Rashad Bateman and Rondell Moore.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But I think that's a good
that's
pick.
the fun of it. That's the fun of it.
I like
That's the fun of it.
Zayvon
Aaron is
Collins.
going. No, that's the fun of it. Aaron is going.
Hashtag bring Ty home. That's what he's posting. So he's coming home. So they don't need to worry
Ty
about
saying. All right, that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Who's next? I am right with the Tennessee Titans. All right, this is interesting. So we could go offensive tackle just because, you know, what just happened with what's his name, Isaiah Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of like receiver. I like receiver a lot here just because Corey Davis just left. And I think Rashad Bateman is a very talented receiver, and I think he provides a lot of similar, skills that Corey Davis brought to the team. And I'm gonna go with Rashad Bateman. It's a little bit of it's not really a need, but it's just kind of like a player that I think fits very well in this team. Rashad Bateman.
Lemeter, you want to do the Steelers pick so I can do the Jets pick?
Well, it depends on who you're picking with the Jets pick.
Oh, I just want to sprinkle some crack takes in here, if that's all right with you.
Bro, Lemeter.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, dude, come on,
I'm
man.
asking you a question.
Lemeter, what the fuck are you doing?
Sorry.
Like, actually, what the fuck?
I got an important text regarding work. But anyways, Aaron, go say that again, please.
I would like to sprinkle some crack takes into this.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got to trade. We got to trade.
We got to trade.
Allow trades for this.
Fine.
All right,
but wait. Before you say anything, I'd just like to give my input on this pick. I'd go Rondell Moore.
Okay.
Well, too bad they're going Travis Etienne. Let's go.
Wow, not even Najee Harris or anything.
I take it back. Come on, let's go with Rondell Moore.
You can't. There's no take. Hey man, just like John Lynch and DeForest Buckner, man, no take backs.
But Aaron, think about it. Rondell Moore would be a perfect fit. He'd be the Debo the Jets get. The Jets want,
I mean, he's not. Rondell Moore is 5'7", dude. Rondell Moore is 5'7". He's not necessarily.
He runs like a running back. He has an insane vertical. He's basically Debo.
Travis Etienne, Raheem Mostert for the Kyle Shanahan offense run by Robert Saleh, one cut guy.
I mean, okay.
He is Le'Veon Bell, kind of Le'Veon Bell.
And I feel like they're the type of team to pick a running back first. So
no. Okay, but like think about this. Robert Saleh is from Kyle Shanahan's coaching tree. Kyle Shanahan is known for not taking running backs higher than the third round.
Joe Williams, elite running back.
Joe Williams, fourth round.
Yeah, elite running back. Yeah, elite running back.
Well, I pulled the trigger. We got Etienne and Zach.
Aaron is in this scenario. Well, here in this scenario, John Lynch is kind of held by the balls by Kyle Shanahan. Who's the Jets guy? I forgot what his name is, but I like him. What's his name?
Who Jets? Michael.
No, their GM.
Joe Douglas.
Joe Douglas, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I think he's got some more balls than John Lynch. So he's not gonna let, especially first year head coach, tell him what the fuck who to draft.
Yeah, but if he drafts a running back,
hey, Aaron is drafting running back. Man, why you gotta shit on all of our picks, man? Aaron drafting running back.
I gotta be fair to both of you. Pittsburgh
Steelers. Lemeter, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with what's his face, the linebacker out of Missouri, Nick Bolton. They just released half their linebacking core this year. I don't know why, but they need a linebacker bad.
And another one I feel like interesting, Ojulari, edge rusher.
Azeez Ojulari. I'm waiting for the right pick for that one.
I had him going to the Colts originally. Fun fact in my mock draft.
I feel like that could be interesting because they just lost Bud Dupree, but Lemeter's a GM. I don't shit on people's picks. I don't pick shame. I don't pick shame personally speaking.
Yes.
Notable pick shamer, Lemeter. Number 25, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is an elite team right here. They pick Trevor Lawrence, big shocker, the first pick. And this is where it gets, I think, a little bit interesting. Because they could go another receiver, just give him, and Rondell Moore could be interesting. I think Azeez Ojulari could be interesting just to pair him with Josh Allen. But I think Christian Barmore, he's kind of, I feel like he slipped a little bit because I think he's underrated, definitely, especially in this. I mean, he's picked 25 right now. I need an interior guy and I like D-line. Christian Barmore.
Oh, took my Brown. Fine. I would have went linebacker here, but no linebacker stand out.
Edge rusher. Edge rusher is not bad for Cleveland. They need an edge rusher. Pair him up with Myles Garrett.
I'm thinking
they were in on JJ Watt.
Everyone's saying secondary help.
Everyone was saying they were in on JJ Watt. So
yeah, secondary help would be huge for them, though.
Okay, you can ignore that too. Go for
Let
it.
me look at cornerback.
Trayvon Morig is there. Still a corner,
Yeah,
corner as well.
that's a good choice. Eric Stokes.
Asante Samuel's there. Asante Samuel, I don't know.
Ay, ay. Ha ha ha.
What's happening right now?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go Aziz Ojulari.
Okay, edge rusher.
No.
Edge rusher.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go Jalen Phillips out of Miami. I think he is probably the best linebacker, or no, best edge rusher in this entire class. There's just too many concerns with him, but
the edge from Miami.
like
Okay,
injury concerns. But I think Jalen Phillips is the best one.
okay, I like that. I'm not mad at that. In any way, Aaron, not a pick shamer. Aaron, go ahead. Baltimore
All
Ravens.
right. Can you go to the wide receiver section, please? I think it's got to be wide receiver. They got to get someone Lamar can throw it to.
Yeah, Rondell Moore, Elijah Moore, 2 Moores.
The Moores.
Darius
Which one of
Tony's
them?
not bad either. These are all 3 good guys.
Elijah Moore. Terrence.
Well, actually, I'd not go Kadarius Toney here. I was wrong.
Why?
Well,
I think Rondell Moore is a little bit redundant. With I would say.
No,
Just,
if-
I'm gonna go Kadarius Toney here.
I think that's
They need someone over 6 foot, and he's
Yeah,
6
I
foot
agree.
exactly.
Let me know why.
I heard those
who would you go? Who would
I'd
you
go
with?
Rondell Moore. Just build on the run identity.
But you got you got
Pound it.
redundant with fucking Marquis with Hollywood Brown, very similar short guy,
well,
short speed guy.
Okay, no. Okay, no. I disagree. Rondell Moore is a running back.
Pick Tony.
Or no, is that Rashad
I'm-
Bateman?
He's still
It's in. The pick is
Rondell Moore
in.
is a speed guy. He's got physicality to him, but I mean he's still a fast.
Pick is in.
5'7".
Tony.
There's Tony. No,
Pick
I
it.
agree. No. I wasn't gonna change. I'm not changing your pick, and I was just I was arguing for you.
We gotta get it going.
Okay, my turn. New Orleans Saints. Aaron, you like the Saints?
I do like to say.
I think I kind of like it. Let's go Rondell Moore. Let's go fucking Rondell Moore for the Saints. Let's get him a safety. I think that's a move. I think that's or let's get him a receiver and pair him. Mike Thomas. They had, just pair those 2 guys. Let Jameis cook.
I'm gonna finally get Aaron Rodgers some help here
You, bro.
and go
Why would you do that?
center. They need to replace Corey Linsley. I'd go Creed Humphrey here. It's a reach, but I'd go Creed Humphrey.
A little bit, okay. Creed Humphrey. Hey, that's Packers. Reach and Packers. That's pretty.
I really like Creed Humphrey.
I mean, that's a pretty good impression of the Packers GM, or just how they draft.
I thought I'd get the Chiefs pick. I was gonna shit all over it and pick the lowest ranked player on this big board.
See, this is the problem. We're all trying to have fun here. We're just trying to pick here. You should keep trying to shit on the fucking Chiefs, man. Always bring it back around. Aaron,
How
go
funny
ahead.
would that be, though?
Aaron, go. No, that would just be like immediately like, God damn it, just pick someone. Buffalo Bills. Aaron, go ahead. Bills Mafia.
How are you feeling right now? You feeling normal? Or you feeling like a little risky here, boys? How are you feeling?
Aaron, dude, do however you want, but I do like risky. I feel like we went a little cookie cutter some places. I like the Travis Etienne pick. I like that pick, Aaron.
I'm gonna say Buffalo's gonna get not Travis Etienne. Wow, almost said that. Najee Harris here. I'm gonna go
shit!
I like that. Aaron. I like that.
Dude.
The run game.
That's their biggest problem. They draft the running backs. They're just not very good. Najee Harris, beast, man. Hurdle. All right, the Kansas City Chiefs. Patty Mahomes, the greatest quarterback of all time, at home of Super Bowl champions and then Super 54.
I'd go Tevin Jenkins here, to be honest.
Is that so? Go Johnny Manziel
or
pick
Aziz
31.
Ojulari. I'd go Aziz Ojulari.
Tevin
Jenkins.
I'm looking at 2
Terrace
guys.
Marshall.
I'm looking at Aziz Ojulari. I like him a lot. I like as well Trayvon Morig. I like Elijah Moore as well. Could be a fill-in for Sammy Watkins. That's where my head is.
Yeah,
at.
that's what I was
deep.
thinking.
I think receiver is deep though, so I don't think they look at that. And I think Aziz Ojulari, you just saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat you with edge rushers,
defense.
and I think you got to go with Aziz Ojulari.
I would have taken Tevin Jenkins.
Okay,
Let's
go here.
That's not an overall bad pick, Boaz.
Thanks, Lemire. I think that's the nicest I've gotten from you. Now we're gonna do this one together. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady.
Brady.
Yeah, where do you guys want to go with this? Receiver, I don't think they have a problem there.
I'd say go to the quarterbacks. They need a quarterback.
I think so. We just go here. Let's just go. Ian Book's a little too low. Let's see.
I think I'd go
Gunner.
Oh, the AR.
Unfortunately, they don't have him here.
But if he's not in there, it's AR. He's not in there.
Oh, what? Maybe we'll just write in pick Gunner Hoke. Okay. For real though, for realsies,
Where are they getting old?
They're good.
Quarterback. They're getting
good
old at
team.
quarterback. Kyle Trask is the future. Draft him.
To Kyle Trask.
Look, it says they need a quarterback.
I'd honestly think about
says they need a
Trayvon
quarterback.
Morig here. I'd think about Trayvon Morig.
I think
go
that's just the
Elijah
best player available mentality
Yeah,
that
and
Leader's going
I
with.
think he'd fit. Yeah, he'd fit.
Interior
He'd fit on
O-line
their
could be
team.
as well. Interior O-line, maybe
I
you
like
look
Elijah
at that.
Moore. I don't think Scotty Miller is the best number 3, unless they're going to re-sign Antonio Brown.
No, I think the
I think they're
receivers deep.
set. I think
though.
the first, I agree with that. The receivers deep. I also
You don't
think
wanna-
maybe they go with something like an interior D lineman. I don't see it. I can't think of one on the top of my head. I think
I like Pat Fairmouth here too. By
tight
the way,
end. I mean, but I don't think they got Gronk. They got OJ Howard who's coming back soon. So I don't think. I think Trevor Morig is going to be my pick. Aaron, what do you think?
Me too.
Aaron,
Who's their other safety? I'm not remembering.
Antoine Winfield.
I know, but who's the other one?
It's the other guy. He had a big game against the Packers. Forgetting his name.
Is it not Carlton Davis? Whatever. No, it's not.
Jordan Whitehead.
Jordan Whitehead. He's not that good. I'd go.
You can bring him a guy who's. I mean, they're good everywhere.
Go more.
A running back could be kind of interesting too, just if you want to spice things up.
Nah, what do you mean? You got Rojo and Playoff Lenny.
Playoff Lenny could be gone. Playoff Lenny's a free agent.
Yeah, Morig.
Okay,
all right, fuck. I was just bringing up options. Trayvon Morig. There we go. We got our first round ready. Let's recap this. Number 1, Trevor Lawrence. Number 2, Zach Wilson. Number 3, Penei Sewell. Number 4. Oh, thanks, Lemire. I get a whistle too, man. That feels good. Justin Fields, number 4. Rashawn Slater, number 5. Incoming Lemire is going to say something about this pick. Number 6, Jamar Chase. Number 7, Jalen Waddle.
That's a good
number
pick,
8,
whoever did that.
Trey Lance. Number 9, Patrick Surtain. Pause for the comment.
I was actually gonna say something, but now that you said it,
number 10, Caleb Farley. There's definitely a comment after this one. Number 11, Michael Parsons, and then number 12, Mac Jones. Number 13, Kyle Pitts. Number 14, number 15, Kwity Paye.
Hey, wait, pause. Aaron, I really like the Darrisaw pick, by the way.
Thank you.
I think they just released Riley Reef, so I think good pick.
No, I think Aaron had Aaron. I think we all overall did pretty good. I feel like I even liked Aaron spicing it up with the running back. I don't know if necessarily what's his name from Clemson. That running back is gonna what's his name? Travis Etienne was gonna be the guy. I like Najee Harris a little bit, but I mean,
I think Etienne fits the scheme better.
He does, yeah. He's a pass catching back and he's kind of shifty. Mac Jones, excellent pick as well, I would say. And then 17, Greg Rousseau. 18, Jeremiah Owusu-Karamoah. That's a top notch name. Number 19, Devontae Smith. Number 20, Elijah Vera Tucker. 21.
Devontae Smith is a guy you'd want to look out for in fantasy, by the way, if he gets drafted there with Fitz Magic. Ooh,
would you say that's a good pick? Would you say that's a good pick? Terry.
I'd pick him. I'd pick him.
Okay.
Terry would be already gone in Dynasty, but like in redraft, I think.
No, we're talking about. Let's say if you were the one drafting and picking number 19, what would you say with that Devontae Smith pick? Would you like that pick?
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's a good value if he could stay healthy.
Okay, all right. I thought maybe I can get something out of you for that one. Elijah Vera Tucker, Zaven Collins, 21, 22, Rashad Bateman, 23, Travis Etienne, 24, Nick Bolton, 25, Christian Barmore, 26, Jalen Phillips, 27, Kadarius Toney, 28, Rondell Moore, 29, Creed Humphrey, 30, Najee Harris,
31, I like 30 and 31. 30 and 31.
And 32, Trayvon Morig.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's 2021 mock draft 1.5. Maybe we'll do another one like the week before the draft, and we'll do maybe like trades just to make it interesting. And yeah. Last thing, wait. We're starting off pack of the week, dude. Pack of the week. Can't believe we completely forgot about this. So
goddamn, why wasn't I clued in about this?
I mean, I forgot too, so this is really on me as well. I want to make this a little bit interesting. If you can guess a player on there, maybe I'll let you keep it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out about it. You can get a player from
John Collins. Definitely going to be in there. John Collins.
All right.
Devin Booker, 100% in there.
All right, Devin Booker. I would feel bad. If I got Devin Booker, I would give it to you.
Thank
All right, open up this pack. All right, I already looked in the back. There's a Chicago Bulls logo, but I haven't. I think let's go from the back.
Zach LaVine would be sick, huh?
Just because the back is always rookies, so we end off with
Patrick Williams.
Yes, Patrick Williams is the first card. Peyton Pritchard, Celtics.
Oh, I like Peyton. Oregon.
Lemire, if you said Zach LaVine is right here.
Damn it! I like Zach.
Dwight Howard, notable anti-vax.
I like Dwight though. He's sick.
Klay Thompson. Clay Thompson.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Wait, do they have? No, never mind. I'm not
It's
gonna.
not,
make
it's
that
not
joke. I
even
don't
playing
want-
because he hasn't. There hasn't been a picture of him playing in a while. But yep.
I like
Thaddeus,
Clay. One of the more
Thad
likable
Young.
guys.
Thad Young.
Dude, what's with the
Daddy.
Bulls? Like you're
He's-
like half the Bulls
He's
roster.
been
on
all
this
over the
Yeah,
place.
I don't know. Yeah, the
Daddy's
Bulls were.
young.
Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, go.
No. Yep. And then dude, if we're talking about goats right here, this is the goat of all goats, Markel Fultz.
Oh, hell
Unfortunately, neither one of them. You guys, Lemire was close. Lemire went with Zach Levine.
yeah. Damn.
But yeah, nothing for this week. But I got a bunch of cards. Every week we will do. I mean, I got quite a bit of cards, and yeah, we'll just keep doing it every weekend. I guess you guys will
Addicted
guess.
now to buying
See, I am
cards.
addicted, and yeah.
Hey,
For
so
an
no
outro.
Devin Booker, it turns out.
No, Devin Booker. Maybe next week. I gotta check this out. Got a
He's
whole stack
addicted.
of them. I got a
Everybody,
whole
he's
stack. I got a whole
addicted.
stack.
He's,
So we're
he
gonna be
has
fine.
a he
We
has
we're
a
gonna be
he,
fine for a while. We're gonna be
he
fine
has
for
a
a while.
basketball card problem.
Onto the conclusion. Yeah, it's not a problem. I can stop anytime I want. Listen, man, I can fucking stop anytime I want. With that being said, I mean, we did everything. We talked about cliches, talked about our highlights, did our mock draft 1.5. That being said, we'll see you guys next week. This has been the Muffed Podcast. Peace. God damn it, Lemire's on his phone again. Fucking story of this episode.
Bye bye.